Hello, everyone. This is the Triple Cross, aka Agbe Banipao. I would like to briefly discuss a solution to the COVID-19 dilemma that we're facing. We know that the pandemic, at least those of us who are more aware, know that the pandemic is something that's not an accident. Something that is not an accident, that was purposely organized in Peru this summer. My shaman said something to the effect of the negative elements of the reptilian race organized it. Now, he is someone who spoke positively about the positive elements of the reptilian race. And I took that seriously, and I looked for evidence for the positive elements of the reptilian race. And I got my answer. That was one brutal trip. Man, my fourth time going to Peru. Fourth time or fifth time? Anyway. But that trip was not enjoyable at all. That particular trip was one of the most intense healing, if not the most intense healing of my life, but was necessary for me to continue my journey here. In any case, what can you do about the COVID-19 situation? Well, first of all, know that most of it is going to be based on what you are consuming. Some people like to believe that because we are in a simulation, aka the grand game, that no matter what you consume, it doesn't really matter. Yes, it does matter. That's illogical. If you think about the fact that when you make improvements in your diet, everybody, indeed, when he or she makes improvement in his diet or her diet, feels better. That should be like a basic clue. So those of you who are fighting this is, I don't know, you're just being illogical. So from that perspective, let's look at what we can do, even if we have made terrible decisions. And the word, I don't know if the word is terrible, but unfortunate decisions about our diets. We can turn that around simply by changing what we consume, less chemicals, less violent foods such as meat and fish and so forth. Just a quick point here. When you put your hand in the fire, it burns. You burn. Your body burns. The same thing is true for plants and animals, and that's how it works. So thus, you reduce the energy level of that being or plant or animal, this energy, vital being. So even though we are in a simulation or a grand game, doesn't mean that everything is in our life. It's just the way we perceive things. Our perception are set in ways. In particular, in this realm where I am, we are perceiving things in hardness, toughness, slowness, a slow moving vibration. So therefore we think that everything is physical. And making the connection to the coronavirus. Coronavirus is not difficult to defeat, even if you don't take the virus, especially when you don't take the virus. Especially even if you don't take the vaccine. I personally would never take the vaccine. I would rather give up my job and become a farmer before I do. It would never happen. You must take a stand. In any case, the shaman said something to the effect of Mapacho and Hape something that I had already been using. So first of all, let's talk briefly about what mapacho is. Mapacho is the purest form of nicotine. Now, remember that you have been told that nicotine is bad because nicotine in cigarettes destroys the lungs. Well, there is more than one way to use nicotine. And first of all, nicotine isn't the bastardized version. Real nicotine is not the bastardized version that we've been told. The nicotine found in cigarettes is not real nicotine. It is chemically enhanced. The real nicotine, pure nicotine, could be found in things like mapacho, as you can see on the screen, mapacho tobacco, and rustica, roll from Ecuador, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, and so forth. When you smoke without cleanse, basically anything that you smoke will eventually take a toll on your lungs. So you have to either do it in moderation and do things like fasting, purging, and so forth, or don't do it at all. But then there is also another way of using the real nicotine, mapacho. You can use it through your nose, you can chew it, and then, of course, making sure you brush your teeth afterwards because it can stain your teeth. The chewing of